I don't think I called anyone. I think I had about 30 phone calls within a matter of 5 minutes. Obviously my wife and my mom and my old boss, and if I couldn't, it seemed like I couldn't get a call out. I was getting so many phone calls in. It didn't really hit me until, and I don't know if it hit me yet. I mean, to be a head coach at a place like Fairmont is an honor, and I don't know that it's ever really set in yet. I don't think it's had a chance. We've been so busy. I got lucky and found very good quality coaches from different areas in the country and different backgrounds, and they all have knowledge and experience at upper levels. And that was the main thing, was getting them in as fast as I could because of the short time we had to recruit. We had to evaluate the personnel that was on campus. That was probably the longest, hardest thing, was getting the staff hired and then evaluating and targeting what we actually needed. Then once we did that, we kind of just, we had connections in certain areas. We knew of certain players in certain parts of the country, and going and finding those guys was, the last part of the whole puzzle. I think the guys we have left, the core group of guys that are here now, are the guys that we can build a program on. Not just because they do exactly what I ask them to do, but because they want to be good, they want to succeed, they want to do things right. And that's going to go a long way down the road for us. I went from coaching high school football here in West Virginia to 3 days later I was breaking down University of Florida and University of Georgia game film and had no idea what I was doing. Wednesday evening the RVs start rolling into Baton Rouge, and you're trying to get home on Wednesday night and you can't get home because of the game on Saturday. Being in the stadium and being 2 inches away from the quarterback and not being able to talk to him because it's so loud, that happened quite a bit. There's a lot of fun stuff happening. I worked right hand in hand with Jimbo, so a lot of times when things went wrong, it was my fault. Even if it wasn't my fault, it was my fault. When I first left West Virginia and went to LSU, I kind of went there expecting like the magical book of football to open up. And when I got there, it took me a little time to figure out that we were running the exact same plays at LSU that we had ran when I coached high school football. The difference was exactly how we did it, who did it the best usually won, and the level of talent. I mean, obviously we went from coaching high school kids to Division I top, first round draft picks. That's the biggest difference. And my thing is, if I can get my guys to understand that it's not the X's and O's as much as it is how you execute, how you look at the game, and how your attitude is, that's the kind of thing that I think the most important thing that I learned. Well, other than going to Muriel's and Carl Cessno's and Yan's and all the restaurants I grew up going to, I think just being around the family and the community. I'm proud to be from West Virginia. I'm proud of the chance to represent Marion County, and I think just being back home has been the best thing. And it's good to see some friends. I've seen some friends that I haven't got to be able to hang out with and talk to in a long time.